Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Something is about to happen in your house tonight that will change everything. You were never meant to see this message unless destiny chose you. It begins with a whisper at the edge of your hallway. You might think it's your mind playing tricks, but it's not. At exactly 3:07 a.m., your name will be spoken aloud, even though no one in your home will be awake. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The temperature will drop rapidly in one corner of your room. A knock, 3 slow knocks, will echo from the door that should have been locked. But when you check it, it will be wide open, as if someone invited themselves in. There's a shadow watching you now. It has been standing at the foot of your bed every night this week. Tonight, that shadow will finally move closer. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The mirror in your hallway will slightly crack without touching it. That is the sign. The same sign your great-grandmother received before her most chilling encounter. She tried to warn your mother, and now the warning falls to you. If you wake up at 2:34 a.m. without reason, don't speak. The moment you speak, you allow the unseen to answer. But one name will echo in your ears. It's someone who died and never got to say goodbye. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You'll find a note on your kitchen table, written in a handwriting you've never seen. But what will disturb you is that it will be signed with the name of your first heartbreak. That person is trying to say something, from beyond. A photo frame will fall on its own tonight. Don't fix it. It's trying to reveal the person behind everything. Look behind the photo, you'll find an object that was never there before. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The window in your living room will shake, but the air will be still. That's when the time freezes. You'll glance at the clock, and it will be stuck on 3 a.m., the exact moment Archangel Michael started trying to reach you. Archangel Michael says, your ancestor who tried to protect the bloodline left behind a locked letter. That letter will finally reveal itself tonight. It has your name on it, but it was written decades ago. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your dog or cat, if you have one, will act strange. They'll bark, whine, or stare at a specific corner. Don't ignore it, they're trying to warn you. That corner is where the barrier between worlds is thinnest. You might see a light flicker, but there's no electrical fault. That flicker is a signal from the angel. When it happens 3 times in a row, the visitor has arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The visitor isn't coming to harm you. But they hold a message that has been blocked for generations. Only tonight, the door opens for 30 seconds, and if you listen carefully, you will hear your father's voice whispering the name of the person who betrayed him. A secret will be revealed in the sound of your wall clock ticking faster than normal. If you hear it speed up, prepare yourself. Because what happens next is what the others in your bloodline never survived to tell. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There will be a scent, roses, lavender, or even burning wood, lingering in the air. That's how you'll know your grandmother's spirit has entered the room. She's not here to scare you. She's here to stand beside you when the moment arrives. You will be shown a vision in your dream, but it's not really a dream. It's a memory that has been hidden deep in your soul. It holds the identity of someone you thought loved you, but who made a pact to trade your peace for their gain. Type Amen to get blessing 000. A sudden chill will run down your spine. That's your body sensing a shift in dimension. You are stepping into the time loop that repeats only once every 73 years. It's your moment now. Archangel Michael says, he begged for 30 seconds to reach you. Those 30 seconds will echo in your hallway as the clock rewinds itself. Only the chosen feel it, and you were chosen before you were even born. Type Amen to get blessing 313. You will hear a whisper in a voice that sounds both familiar and distant. It will say, "I'm sorry. I had to lie to protect you." That voice belongs to the person who disappeared mysteriously 11 years ago. Tonight, their truth finally surfaces. A candle might flicker, even if it's not lit. That flicker will point in the direction of a hidden envelope. Do not open it until the clock hits 3:13 a.m., or the message inside will vanish. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Someone you love deeply but lost in this life is trying to send you back a memory. That memory holds the key to unlock a door in your past that has remained closed since your childhood. The angel will guide you through it, if you trust the signs. There's a pattern in your dreams you've ignored. Circles, red roses, a staircase, and water. Each symbol represents a person you must either forgive, or confront, before your next chapter can begin. Type Amen to get blessing 515. When your phone buzzes with no notifications, take it seriously. It's the pulse of energy crossing over. That's when you're closest to receiving the divine secret they've been keeping from you. A knock on the window at 3:01 a.m. should not be answered. But look closely, it won't be a human hand. It will be marked with a symbol, one that your family crest hid for centuries. Type Amen to get blessing 616. If you find an old item tonight that belonged to someone long gone, hold it. You'll feel a warmth, and then a tear may fall from your eye without you understanding why. That's your soul remembering something it once knew but was forced to forget. You will feel your feet tingle, as though something touched them gently. That's your guardian ancestor stepping forward to protect you as the veil thins. This protection lasts until dawn. But only if you acknowledge it. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Don't be surprised if a child in your home says something strange tonight. Children can sense spirits more clearly than adults. The child might say a name that hasn't been spoken in your house for decades. Your front door may open by itself. But instead of fear, you will feel calm. That's how you know the presence is not dark, but divine. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You will be guided toward a journal, a page, or a note you haven't touched in years. When you open it, the words will seem changed. That is the Archangel's way of rewriting the truth where it was once hidden. A dream within a dream may trap you briefly. You'll wake up, only to realize you're still asleep. Use that moment to speak your wish, it will be heard. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Tonight, a bird will appear at your window, even in the middle of the night. Watch its eyes. That bird carries the soul of someone you love who never got to say goodbye. Tonight is their chance. If you suddenly feel dizzy standing still, sit down immediately. That is the moment the timeline shifts around you. The angel is bending time to protect you from an incoming event. Type Amen to get blessing 111. A figure in white may walk past your hallway mirror, but you'll see no one when you turn around. That figure is not a threat. It's the spirit of protection sent directly by Michael. Someone who cursed your bloodline 3 generations ago will try to make contact. But tonight, with Archangel's presence, the curse can be reversed completely, but only if you open your heart in that final 3:33 minute. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You'll feel compelled to speak aloud a name tonight. That name will tremble the room for half a second. That's when you'll know, your voice is unlocking realms. If the floor beneath your feet vibrates subtly at any point tonight, stand still. That is the crossing hour, and the angels will pass through your home to deliver final messages. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your ears may begin to ring softly. Don't panic. That's the first frequency of the spiritual plane breaking into your atmosphere. You might hear footsteps when no one is home. Each step will match the beat of your own heart. That's how close the energy is now. Type Amen to get blessing 121. At 3:17 a.m., your house will feel colder on one side only. That's not faulty insulation, it's the presence of the gatekeeper entering. He comes once in a lifetime, and tonight, he's searching for you. Archangel Michael has sent one final wave of light to surround your home. But before it arrives, darkness will try to whisper lies through the walls. Do not listen. The voice is not yours. Type Amen to get blessing 212. The floorboards may creak under invisible weight. If that happens, stay still. You are not in danger. But you are being watched by someone who never got to finish their story. You'll notice your reflection isn't matching your movements for a second. That's because the spiritual timeline is overlapping with yours. In that single second, they're trying to communicate something urgent. Type Amen to get blessing 323. A relative you haven't thought of in years will appear in your dream. But this time, they will cry. The tear falling from their right eye is a clue, someone stole something from your bloodline. Look closely at the photograph in your living room. A face will appear that shouldn't be there. That face is the one who broke the sacred promise made generations ago. Type Amen to get blessing 434. Tonight, you'll sense the flicker of a memory not your own. A wedding, a fire, a letter never delivered. It's the moment everything changed in your ancestry, and now you're about to change it back. Your mouth may say a name you didn't think of. That name is the final key. Speak it, and you will unlock a destiny buried beneath betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 545. You may be drawn to open a drawer you've ignored for years. Inside will be something odd, maybe a single earring, a burnt letter, or an old ribbon. That item belonged to the one who tried to warn your mother before the storm came. At exactly 3:23 a.m., your heart will skip a beat. That's the pull of energy moving across your soul. What happens in the next 60 seconds will define your path forward. Type Amen to get blessing 656. A whisper will say, "Do you remember me, even though you were told not to allow questions. But this single whisper, is not from a demon. It's from the one who died protecting your future. The chair in your living room may be moved by morning. Don't move it back. That position is a sign that the angelic presence was seated and waiting for you. Type Amen to get blessing 767. Don't be surprised if your light bulb goes out and returns again without any switch being flipped. That flicker marks the beginning of your spiritual download. You are receiving information they never wanted you to know. In your sleep, you may feel weight pressing on your chest. That's the final presence delivering the sacred oath that was once broken. This time, you must be the one who keeps it. Type Amen to get blessing 878. If a dream leads you to a room full of white candles, do not turn away. Step toward the center. You will meet the version of yourself who was never allowed to speak before. A shiver may come not from cold, but from the breath of a grandmother who has crossed over. She brings a message too dangerous to be written. But it will come to you in 3 words at dawn. Type Amen to get blessing 989. A letter will arrive soon. You'll swear no one delivered it. But when you open it, you'll see handwriting identical to your own. Yet you never wrote it. Your house is now a beacon. A tower of spiritual signal. Everything from the unseen realm is focused on your coordinates tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 101. If you light a candle and the flame bends sideways, someone is standing to your left. That's the messenger. He can only be seen by the soul, not by the eyes. There will be a point in the night when your clock says 3:30, but you'll feel it's actually 3 o'clock. That's because time will have looped back, just to give you another chance to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 202. Don't ignore the humming sound that will emerge from your hallway. It's not electricity. It's the echo of a memory that was suppressed in your family for over 90 years. A bird will land outside your window, even if you're on the top floor. It's the messenger bird of Archangel Michael. And it has only 5 minutes to pass on the truth before fading into light. Type Amen to get blessing 303. At one point, you may feel compelled to write something on paper. Do it. Your hand will move faster than your mind. That's not you writing, that's your ancestor using you as a vessel. When you wake up, something in your house will be rearranged. A book out of place. A picture shifted. A drawer ajar. That's the proof that the angel entered. Type Amen to get blessing 404. Archangel Michael says, you were protected from this secret until now. Because if you had known earlier, you wouldn't have been able to carry it. But tonight, you are strong enough. You will be shown a number in your dream. That number is a date. On that day, someone will return from your past with a confession so big, it could rewrite your entire life. Type Amen to get blessing 505. If someone calls your name, but you know you're alone, say nothing. That's the voice of a soul in limbo. They're trying to pull you into a promise you never made. You might see rain outside, but the weather report will say it's clear. That rain isn't of this world. It's the tears of the one who tried to protect your family from the curse long ago. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Your dreams tonight will not follow normal logic. They will jump in strange loops. That's because you'll be walking backward through your bloodline, all the way to the origin of the pain. If you see yourself as a child in your dream, kneeling, holding something broken, that child version is offering you the key. Accept it, and you'll rewrite fate. Type Amen to get blessing 707. If your candle flame turns blue for a moment, it means a spirit has made full contact. Listen closely. They will whisper the truth about your missing uncle, the one no one talks about. There may be a sudden silence so deep that even your own breath sounds loud. That silence is when your soul crosses into the chamber of divine messages. It only lasts for 7 seconds. Type Amen to get blessing 808. A smell of roses, or smoke, or cinnamon, will drift into your room from nowhere. That scent belongs to the one who made the pact to protect your family line for 300 years. That protection is now yours to hold. At exactly 3:33 a.m., you must place your right hand on your chest. That moment, your pulse will align with divine frequency. You will receive the final message. Type Amen to get blessing 909. This is not superstition. This is not coincidence. This is ancestral memory awakening in you. You've been chosen to end the pattern. Your mother's mother, her soul watches now. She's waiting for your voice. Speak the name of the person you forgive, and her spirit will rejoice. Type Amen to get blessing 000. You may be scared. That's normal. But fear is only the shadow of truth before the light arrives. Tonight is the night you reclaim what was stolen. You are the final guardian of your lineage. Tonight, the spirits trust you with the truth. Welcome the silence. Watch the shadows. And above all, listen. There will be a flash in your mind. An image you've never seen before, yet it feels familiar. It may be of a room, a forest, a river, or a set of stairs leading into darkness. That image is a map from your spirit guides. The moment you hear static from a device, your phone, your TV, or even your speaker, pause everything. That's the angel's signal that something is being unsealed, and you are now spiritually in transit. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Tonight, the sky outside your window may turn slightly purple at the edges, not visible to everyone, only to the marked ones. If you notice it, you are one of the very few chosen to receive an awakening. Do not throw away anything tonight, even something small like a receipt or a broken item. Something that looks useless may carry a code that ties back to your missing destiny piece. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. A flicker in the glass, a reflection that moves on its own, may not be a trick of the light. It could be the soul of your great-grandfather appearing to complete the protection ritual he began long ago. Don't be afraid, he's carrying your family's missing guardian crest. You'll feel it in your chest, an invisible push forward, like a breath you didn't take. That's the angel placing you in alignment. You are exactly where you need to be, but only for tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. If your eyes well up with tears for no reason at all, do not wipe them away immediately. Those tears are sacred, they are unlocking the memory that was sealed at your birth. Look toward your left when the air suddenly shifts. That's where your soul guide will be standing. You won't see them, but if you hold still, you'll feel their warmth behind your shoulder. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. A bird may fly directly toward your window and vanish before impact. That is no ordinary bird. That's a spirit vessel sent to deliver the one final truth your family couldn't speak aloud. You'll hear a soft thud in another room. When you go to check, nothing will be there. That's the moment your past re-entered your timeline. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael has assigned a guardian to stand at your doorpost from now till dawn. You won't see them, but your pet might. If your animal pauses at the door and stares into nothing, that's the confirmation. An envelope from years ago, one you thought lost, may suddenly reappear. It will feel cold to the touch. Open it when the clock strikes 3:44 a.m., and read every word slowly. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The scent of honey or burnt sugar may fill your home. That is your spirit preparing to merge with your higher memory. Do not resist it, this is your awakening from the illusion. There will be a moment where everything feels too quiet. That is when time has paused for your soul to receive a vision. Watch the signs closely in the next 30 seconds. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You may find an old toy, a locket, or a key that belonged to someone who passed. The reason it has reappeared tonight is simple: it holds a hidden memory you were never meant to forget. Tonight, you might write a name down and not know why. That name will come to you like a whisper. Keep it safe, it is your link to the messenger who crossed over for you. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your ceiling may creak even if no one's above it. That's the spiritual pressure of the veil lifting from above. The ancestors are trying to look into your realm, because you're the one they've been waiting for. You may drop something fragile tonight and it will not break. That is the shield of protection surrounding you now. Every crack that would have formed was blocked by your guardian. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. If a candle near you burns low but doesn't die, it means you are entering the threshold of transformation. That tiny flame represents the last part of your old life. And the start of something sacred. A mirror might fog up, even if there's no heat nearby. Look at what appears. It may be a symbol, a fingerprint, or a faded number. Whatever it is, write it down. It's part of your prophecy. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You'll hear the voice of someone you once loved, someone you've long thought forgot. If you see a moth or butterfly tonight, let it land near you. That creature carries the soul of a dream you had when you were 8 years old. The dream you forgot, but your spirit did not. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. A book may fall off your shelf on its own. Open it to the page it lands on. The first sentence your eyes land on holds a coded message from someone in heaven. Your bed may feel warmer on one side. That's not the sheets, it's a presence lying beside you. They're not here to haunt you. They are watching over you. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. There's a reason you've been feeling a pull lately. Like something is waiting. Tonight, you'll realize that pull was your spirit being called by the light. If a candle wick bends in the direction of a window, look outside. The soul watching over you may be trying to show you where to look for your final clue. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The fridge might beep, your light might blink, or your TV may power on by itself. All of that is not malfunction, it's the divine manipulating energy to reach you. It's how they send nonverbal messages. You will see numbers in double or mirror form, 1111, 333, 222. These are not coincidences. They are checkpoints along your awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Your name will appear in a strange way tonight, on a screen, in a song, or spoken by someone unexpectedly. That is your celestial confirmation. You are being directly acknowledged from above. A picture may blur on your phone just as you try to take it. That's not a fault, it's the veil shifting. They don't want you to capture it, they want you to feel it. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Your shadow might split for a brief second. One side representing your present self. The other, your divine potential fully awakened. And when you wake in the morning, you might feel like you barely slept. That's because your soul will have traveled far, unlocking the truth that was sealed long before you were born. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You may wake up at 4:04 a.m. and feel like your entire room is vibrating in silence. That vibration is not from this realm, it's your soul being aligned with a force greater than gravity, deeper than memory. In that moment, time may feel distorted. You will sense that minutes pass as hours or seconds blur into dreams. That's when you're closest to the crossing. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. If you see a spark in the corner of your eye, gold, blue, or violet, it's not just light. It's an energy being sent to deliver you a final seal of protection. Archangel Michael will not speak again after this night. His voice echoes only through sacred signs, and the moment you feel your breath pause without reason, know that he stands beside you. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Tonight, a message will reach you in a completely unexpected way. It might be through a number plate, a whispered word, or a flicker on your TV screen. Don't ignore it. It's part of your activation sequence. You may suddenly remember something from childhood you haven't thought of in decades. That memory has been triggered for a reason, a hidden moment that connects you to tonight's unfolding event. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The wind may blow when all the windows are shut. That's the breath of a past soul trying to walk through your home one last time. Let it pass, it won't stay unless you invite it. You'll feel it, your skin will tingle, your hair may rise. That is energy trying to merge with your memory. This is the merging of spiritual DNA. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Your phone may ring for a second and stop, with no caller ID. Don't redial. That was not a person calling you, it was a frequency transmission. A crystal clear dream may show you a house that's not yours, but feels familiar. You've never been there in this life. That's because you lived it once before. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. A set of numbers. Maybe on a receipt, clock, or street sign, will appear more than once tonight. That number is your cosmic password. Write it down. You'll need it in your next awakening. Someone who hurt you deeply will appear in your thoughts without warning. They are thinking of you right now, not with guilt, but with fear. Because they know tonight you receive back what was stolen. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. A ringing in your left ear means a secret is being revealed. A ringing in your right means you are being watched by the unseen. Neither are random. Both are signs of shifting dimensions. There's an item in your home that hasn't moved in years. Tonight, it might tilt or fall. If it does, do not touch it until the clock reads 5:05 a.m. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. At some point, the temperature will rise suddenly for a few seconds. That heat is the burning of past karmic threads being cut by the angel's sword. It means the curse is lifting. You may hear your name whispered while you're awake, even if no one is around. It won't be a voice you recognize, but it will sound painfully familiar. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You might find yourself standing in the middle of a room, unable to remember why you walked there. That's a soft possession, not dark, but divine. They are using your body to anchor protection. If your clock flashes 4:44 a.m., stop whatever you're doing. That is the sacred crossing. Every 444 second tonight opens a microportal only the chosen can feel. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. You will be drawn to stare at your hands. And in that stare, you'll realize, they've carried a memory you didn't know about. Your hands know what your mind has forgotten. Somewhere in your room, you may hear a click, tap, or whisper. It's not an object. It's a spiritual signature being left behind by the ones watching over you. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. If you wake up and your pillow is damp, though you didn't cry, it's not your tears. It's the tears of the soul who protected you last night. They cried because they finally found you. The sound of a soft bell or chime may reach your ears at dawn. There's no bell in your house. That chime marks the departure of the last spirit visitor. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. At sunrise, the air may feel heavier. That's the residue of the energy that visited you. Don't open the windows yet, let it settle into your soul. A sense of peace will come, but it'll be followed by a strange feeling of loss. That's the cost of knowing what others were never told. But you'll also feel something new growing within you. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. There may be feathers or threads on your pillow. That's no accident. These are tokens left behind by your angelic protectors as they exit your realm. One more sign will come before noon. A stranger's words, a sudden déjà vu, or a forgotten item returning to your hands. That's how the spiritual realm says goodbye, for now. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. But remember, tonight is not over until your soul says so. The changes begun cannot be undone. You are marked. You are chosen. You are awakened beyond the veil. And once the sun rises completely, you may notice your reflection seems different. It's not your face that changed. It's your vibration. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. From this night forward, clocks will act strangely around you. You'll always feel like you're ahead, or behind. That's because you're no longer on linear time. You now walk the edge between light and truth. The spiritual and physical world have merged inside you. That's why you were summoned. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. You may walk past a mirror and feel like something behind your reflection lingers longer than you do. That is not a trick of the eye. That is your higher spirit, now separated from the timeline, waiting for you to catch up. There will be a moment, quiet and still, where it feels like your breath syncs with the entire room. That's the pulse of divine memory entering your lungs. Let it fill you completely. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. If you hear something fall in the kitchen but find nothing broken, it was meant to get your attention. That sound is a coded knock from the spiritual messenger. You've officially been marked. There may be writing on a foggy mirror or glass window. Look closely, it might be one word or a date. Write it down, because it will return again very soon. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. A childhood object may return to your path. A toy, a song, a story, something from years ago will reappear today. That is the piece of your soul reclaiming a forgotten promise. Your ancestors have been watching from the edge of the veil. Tonight, they gathered. They waited for this exact moment when you would be awake enough to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. If a breeze touches your neck inside a closed room, don't run. That breeze carries the essence of someone who passed away still holding love for you in their spirit. You may hum a song without realizing where it came from. That melody belonged to the last guardian in your bloodline. They are using your voice to complete their unfinished message. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. When the room gets quiet at exactly 5:55 a.m., you may feel like something invisible is sitting beside you. That's the final companion of the night. They bring the confirmation scroll, the final sign that your activation is complete. If the same number appears more than 5 times today, on your screen, a receipt, a license plate, that is your ascension code. Memorize it. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. Your heartbeat may suddenly speed up and slow down while you're still. That's your body adapting to divine rhythm. You are no longer running on time, you're running on alignment. The birds outside may sing louder than usual. One of them carries the voice of someone from heaven trying to thank you for breaking the chain. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. A voice inside you will say, "It is done." That voice is not yours, but it also is. It is your soul's contract being fulfilled. Tonight, everything will shift. You'll feel like gravity changed. In a way, it has, because you're no longer bound by what once held you. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. You'll be drawn to light a candle or place your hand on your heart. That motion is ancient. It's what the first chosen ones did when their vision came alive. You are not dreaming. You're remembering. This entire journey tonight has been a return to the truth hidden in your blood. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. An animal may act unusually calm around you today. That's because they see your new energy field. You have become light-coated. If something shatters, like glass or ceramic, let it fall. That's not an accident, it's a release. That object absorbed energy meant to harm you. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. From this night forward, strange things will occur around you, but they won't feel frightening. You are different now. The spirit realm recognizes you as open. You may feel a small vibration under your feet when no one else does. That is the grid beneath you shifting into a divine frequency. Only a handful on earth experience this. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. A specific dream will return again. You'll know it because the same door or face will appear. That dream is the sequel to tonight's awakening. You'll wake up knowing things you didn't study. Details, symbols, emotions. These are downloads, they now live in your consciousness. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. If you feel lightheaded around mirrors today, stay grounded. That's not dizziness. That's your reflection shifting into your aligned self. The ringing will fade. The chills will ease. But the power within you will only grow from here. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. Archangel Michael won't speak again until the next celestial hour. But know this, his final words were sealed in the time loop you just passed through. You'll see signs everywhere. If you feel a tap on your right shoulder and no one is there, it's not random. That's Michael saying goodbye, for now. Type Amen to get blessing 5353. You survived the night of unveiling. You stood firm through the whispers, the shadows, the memory floods. And now, you carry the mark of the awakened soul. You are not the same person who opened this message. You are aligned, activated, watched, protected, and chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 5454.